always think about my wet underwear. Where is your mind going? No, basically, why is mine going?
No, I got mine got
Oh, really?
We went after the game on Thursday. We had a game here. We went, as soon as the game finished, we went in the car, seat warmers, which I hate. But after for 2 night on Thursday, there was like. So you tell us about the game?
Yeah. I wonder how it works. Like, how does it talk to the teacher?
One guy's doing this and one guy's doing it.
Yeah, but
two to us.
why is it screen?
So it's a yellow.
And that's live.
What, from the game today?
I don't know. It's never go back on.
I hate it. You know, you're sitting there crying,
It's the same picture.
look at Emma!
The same picture.
It's
It's
just
just
like,
a
yes,
live picture.
yeah.
That's what they were sharing yesterday.
Yeah, no, that's what I had done.
That shows, that goes to
Little
the,
interview thing too.
that is the sound.
That goes to bed.
It's a lot of games. That's
It's
three
on better,
seasons.
it's not. Yeah, it's on better.
She played it for me.
Oh, there you go. Look.
Yeah, no, yeah, I just said, yeah, that's great. It's a lot of games. It's
Well, we try to understand how it's that simple. You know?
Yeah, about 20 games.
Broadcast.
The blue one, the black one.
The black one is power, the blue one is the broadcasting.
She don't even need the cable to the main stuff.
Well, you know,
No, I haven't.
cat injury, things like that when you're not playing. So,
Energy?
yeah.
No, definitely more about. It's almost live. So how does it communicate which, like with 4 eyes?
Yeah, two
Maybe what's about
broadband on top. There's two. One Telstra, one Optus, and it takes it and balances to the highest speed.
Hey, Gigi.
So if this one drops, it takes from this one, this one
You getting better?
5G. That's it.
How many?
I leave in 2.5
You don't need
months.
broadcast
And which
satellite.
is it?
Weeks.
Sorry, 1080p is good to go. I don't know if we push it to 4K, maybe that would be a problem. 10 days or sorry, 1080p.
1080p, that's just below 4K.
Well, Josh was in a tornado yesterday.
4K is like
VGA is it?
Oh, one tornado in Michigan. It's 28 degrees, like hot. So then this tornado just come through, and all the boys in the house, we've got to get had tornado warnings, and they're going to the basement. That's pretty nice.
It's exciting.
Yeah, he's like, right, just in case you can't get onto me, I'm heading down to the basement.
It's actually like,
I don't know.
yeah, no,
it's a long way to go.
when I lived in Cairns before, we used to have cyclones, like we have cyclones every year, and you know, we used to go to work for periods of time and take it with that cyclone. And we used to just like get it to everyone to come over and you're like, so I like this in my 20s. Right? We just party basically.
Sound,
I mean, it's not fun. People leave their houses, but they'll never like that. Lockdown.
He did show us a video at the window before
That's
we went
what
down
power
there.
flow.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've got to go now.
And why do you need this rather than just that?
Well, take everything. I've got cans as well.
Still like the machine, like the washing machine and stuff.
It's not that big.
When did that technology?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Have you heard from him since?
So I guess I'm fascinated by.
He's good. All fine.
That's been something that all the
And then,
companies
you know, the next day he's off playing a match.
Nearly 20 years.
it's not
He's telling stories about that.
like Channel 7, Channel 9.
Was he well figured out?
They usually pull up the truck
Well figured out.
Yeah, but now he's in some.
Yeah.
He's in Josh's business now.
But this
I
one
find
just
that Australians particularly
this
don't
goes to
stay well.
NPLWVIC.
No, because they give him all
Well,
their
you know,
own.
it's
Oh,
all
they usually give him the jacket.
they put the jeans and all that stuff.
And still, it allows us to full access to it.
Simplest way to do it.
Yeah.
It usually Kroger analytics.
He said you just got a t-shirt.
Right for square that.
So in the classroom, it's really good.
That's what we do.
When I was at school, we went to you can't go out that close and do everything's you can't go out with wet hair. Or wet hair, yeah. Even the eyebrows, and washing your face and Not just shook off paper towel.
So what would you
Shook
improve?
the dog towel.
If you did?
Not one camera, 2 cameras, 4 cameras, which requires more resources, more power, manpower, double, and then I'd love to do like a hot fire, but all I need to do is find the camera from that to commentate and speak about it. Stuff like that.
Ah, so you have been
Outside of baseball, because what happens is this game is happening now around
Oh yeah, that's right.
from AFL to football,
We're still supporting them.
netball, basketball, and there's maybe 4 or 5 people sitting. They're watching every single game, and they are responsible for me not having to speak. They don't want to do more than that. Watching them. There's a lot going on. I'm one of the only camera people who have
top rating.
yeah, they love me. Nothing goes wrong when I'm working. If I jinx it now.
You monitor how many views?
But it's enough for them to send us to film it.
Yeah, maybe on one game, an advertiser wouldn't be interested, but if they have all of the games, like Essendon,
They have good sponsors.
If the camera is bad, it's not. Do you always belong to a brand or to a team?
No, we
You told where to go and
it's part of the good part of the job is I get to get part of What do you do yourself?
I'm in technology. Carbon is, there's the big polluters.
Yes.
Gas, petrol, and too much space. What would be good is that your power comes from renewables.
Yeah.
They've got them there. That would be. Get to a stage where there'll be no waste, because they can actually burn everything rather than any waste. I think it's fun.
Check it out. Great talking with you, man. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the home of the Matildas. A rainy afternoon here in Melbourne for round 9 action of the NPLW Victoria season. It's FV Academy today taking on the Essendon Royals. And both teams really in need of a win. Essendon 6 points away from the top 4 as it stands currently. Coming off a good win last week though. And FV Academy, well, they had a bit of a mini revival before that was put to an end last week against Bulleen. That 5-0 scoreline not really reflecting what was a good effort from Academy until the latter. This afternoon, we'll start with the Royals. They line up as follows. Their goalkeeper is number 21, Zara Board. Number 2, Emma Langley. Number 3, Mia Lantieri-Bartley. Number 4, their captain, Michaela Jurcic. Number 5, Rebecca Van Dort. Number 6, Sasha Curry. Number 9, Harry Fujiwara. Number 11, Ava Grober. Number 12, Kobe Wilbert. Number 14, Amy Parkinson. Number 20, Kendra Smith. On the bench for the Royals today is number 7, Betty Michael. Number 10, Jessie Armstrong. Number 17, Emily Harbus. Number 19, Renee Pocock. Number 23, Ava Walters. And number 27, Alessia Bresciano. For the home side, FV Academy today. Just received a team sheet with everyone's names on it as opposed to the starting lineup, so we'll try and eyeball that for you as the game goes on. But it will be the visiting Essendon Royals who get us underway. An important game for them if they are to establish themselves as challengers for those final 4 top 4 spots. And FV Academy just looking to recapture some of that form, those glimpses that they've shown throughout the season. At home against the Royals today. It's Amelia Tartaglia taking it up that left-hand side there. Tam playing it across to her centre-back partner today, Kira Saris. Working it well up this left-hand side. Nancy Westaway has the ball taken away though, which allows Ava Grober to try and make something happen for the Royals. Coach Vince Bettiotto hasn't seemed to rotate his starting 11 too much this season. It's a matter of making it work, making those connections work. Academy win themselves an early foul. It was good work from Alice Franku and Anika Doverston. With that right-hand side, Ava Goodsmith, a 50-game milestone player, will take. Goodsmith's ball in. Low delivery, able to be cleared away quite comfortably. And now Grober looking to take advantage in transition. That's something to watch as this game goes on. It was only Jade Tam back. And now the Royals coming forward in numbers. Grober Looking to reel that ball in, but it'll skid along on the wet surface today and out for a goal kick. Tam turning into trouble. Royals able to pick up the ball just outside the penalty area, but Academy win it back, able to hit them on transition. Nice little give and go. So Westaway trying to chase that one down, can't get there, although she does win out in the end. Can she deliver a ball in? She's got Kokotis for company. She'll play it back to her, Kokotis. Her cross blocked away and out for a throw. So that means for the Academy, Santiago Scudero lines up his team as follows this afternoon. In goals, it's number 1, Charlotte Ray Horrison. Number 2, Annabelle Yates. Number 4, Amelia Tartaglia. Number 5, Jade Tam. Number 6, Ava Goodsmith, their captain. Number 7, Eva Kokotis. Number 10, Kaya Jukovic. Number 12, Alice Francu. Number 13, Anika Doveston. Number 19, Clancy Westaway. And number 20, Kira Saris. As they're on the attack here. Nice work to keep it alive there from Jukovic. Looking for the run of Francu. Royals do scramble it away, put back in the danger zone by Tam. And once again, dealt with by the Royals. At the moment, the Royals happy to sit a little bit deep and just wait for the game to play out. And it's a nice ball over the top for Kokotis. Eva Kokotis, the cut back. Dealt with well once again by Kobe Wilbert for the Royals. Lovely run from Annabelle Yates. Kendra Smith forced to come across and take it away. Scudero does tend to play with expansive wingbacks. Which does allow players like Yates to show off their qualities both in defence and attack. Ball delivered central, headed away. Westaway was lurking. Goodsmith will come and collect. Westaway trying to turn one way, then the other, but it's the Royals who come away with it. And again, looking to counter quickly. Fujiwara going to ground there and winning the free kick. Everything happening very quickly for the Royals as soon as they win the ball back. Doveston. Tartaglia. All the way back to her keeper. And there's the press from Langley. Emma Langley, the Royals' top goal scorer so far this season with 4. Scored a brace last week. Goodsmith kept it in. Numbers ahead of her, but just took one touch too many. And she allowed Michaela Jurcic to win the ball. Very effective press there from the Royals. They're just squeezing Academy. Effective press can make it very challenging to play out, and very often the keeper, just like in that situation, is left with no choice other than to try and clear it as long as possible. And again, Ray Harrison just trying to get it into midfield and out of danger. She's done well there. Kai Jukovic there, the player for Academy, winning the foul. Goodsmith. Intercepted by Lantieri Bartley. Tam's capable of those expansive switches of play from centre back. She's often been a set piece taker for the Academy, has played at right and left back as well. It's a nice ball over the top. Kokotis, can she rein it in? She can. Going towards the byline, and she'll win the first corner of this afternoon. So good work from Eva Kokotis there. Firstly, to get to the ball, and then to win the corner. If you can't get a ball in, winning a corner is the second best option. And she's done really well there. So an opportunity from a set piece. The Royals choosing to zonally mark, while Academy have players just outside the penalty area. It'll be taken short, so a different angle in. The header, wonderful goal. Fantastically worked. Kaya Jukovic on the end of a set piece from the training ground. And it's FV Academy who take the lead. Well, Santi Escudero would be absolutely thrilled with that. Kaya Jukovic scoring her first goal of the season. She was the player on the spot. It was fantastically worked corner. The Royals choosing to zonally mark and just weren't able to pick up the run of Jukovic. And that's an important early lead for Academy. We saw them last week start really well against Bulleen, but they weren't able to make it count, weren't able to put the ball in the back of the net. They've done so here. And here they come again. Franku. Ball central again, looking for Jukovic. She wants a second. Franku. Kokotis. Has the ball taken away. The Royals can't get past Goodsmith. Suddenly, all the momentum with Academy in these early stages. Can the Royals get this goal back immediately? Ball across. Well dealt with by Yates, it had to be. Again, we see this press from the Royals. Langley, that player lurking in the centre, waiting for them to win the ball, waiting to get on the end of it. The goal scorer, Jukovic. Still going, Academy. Zara Board having to come out and collect. Cries from the Essendon dugout of stop losing the ball. Sometimes football can really be that simple. At the moment, the Royals, when they win the ball back, it seems like they can't keep hold of it for more than a few moments, and that's why FE Academy have been able to get the upper hand in this game. The offside flag there would have denied Langley, but that's better from the Royals. It was well worked. They were keeping hold of the ball, as was the cry from their coach, Vince Battiato. It is one of the unique aspects with FE Academy every season. They do improve rapidly throughout the season, and that is the point. They are young players looking to learn a particular style of play and improve as individuals. They tend to start probably better than they finish, and again, that's just an age thing. They're looking very impressive at the moment. As that ball played through. Again, Jukovic trying to chase it down, but Kobe Wilbert got there first. Langley chasing this hard, but Ray Horrison will be able to get there, and it was a little bit tricky there to her detriment. The Royals win themselves a free corner there as the rain comes down once again at the home of the Matildas. Ray Horrison thought she had more time than she did, I think. And then because of the wet surface, just slid away from Langley. Wasn't able to get a grip on the ball. So Academy's goal came from a corner. What can Royals do from one of their own? Conventional delivery. Oh, and it's an own goal. Ava Goodsmith tried to clear at the front post. It's deflected off her boot into the back of the net. The Royals equalise. Two goals from corners in this game. And that will not be a good feeling on Goodsmith's 50th. It's just one of those unfortunate ones. It was a decent enough delivery, but no pressure on the academy captain. Again, maybe a consequence of the wet surface, wet ball, if we're being generous. And that's a really, really unfortunate one there. Well, certainly the Royals will be feeling much better about themselves after conceding the first goal and probably letting Academy have too much of a run of the play, have more possession, more opportunities. There was firstly a mistake from Ray Horrison to give away the corner, and then Goodsmith unable to clear at the near post. Perhaps now the momentum will swing back to the visitors. Intercepted in midfield by Sasha Curry. Smith. Overlapping run from Amy Parkinson. Will have the opportunity to put in a ball of quality. Cleared away that time. Another opportunity for Parkinson here. Headed away. Harrison out of play. She's back up on her feet now. Lancieri Bartley punched away. It came out to an Essendon shirt. Still fighting for it was Fujiwara. Wasn't able to get the shot away. Jugovic ball forward. Cleared away and will come back for the free kick. The referee just waiting to see if there was an advantage from that ball forward. Another free kick from the training ground. Annabelle Yates with the delivery. Contact on it from Daviston. But this time, Zara Board able to get behind it. These set pieces are coming off well for FE Academy so far. Jugovic chasing it down. Well marshalled by Rebecca Van Dort. As much as Essendon have got themselves back into this game, the Academy is still having a lot of the ball, still looking very comfortable in possession. Tartaglia is looking to play it into Daviston, but cut out well. Now this is where the Royals just need to be a little bit quicker Amy Parkinson encouraged to drive. She'll play a long ball instead. Tartaglia did really well. Ava Grober was the player behind her. We know her pace. Very important to read that in the air. Another long diagonal. Yates. It's a 2-on-1 here. Thankfully for FE Academy, from their perspective, the ball had a little bit too much on it. Had that ball dropped a little bit outside the penalty area, it would have been Yates trying to deal with two onrushing Royals attackers. Well, that doesn't help their cause. Giving the ball away. Royals gave it right back though. Now they win themselves a free kick in a dangerous area. Sasha Curry, the player going to ground. Seen direct free kicks scored from this kind of area in the NPLW Victoria competition, but more likely this will be a more conventional delivery here from Kendra Smith. She's got options at the far post. She'll go hard near post. Trey Horrison gathers unconvincingly. The thought process there, of course, being that if someone can get anything on it, the ball could go anywhere, and it is difficult to grasp. Slippery surface, slippery ball. She was fantastic last week, Ray Horrison. The 5-0 scoreline really doesn't describe what FE Academy did for large parts of that game, and she made a number of spectacular saves. As that ball comes through into the gloves of Zara Board. It all just sort of fell apart late, which is a little bit of a worrying pattern, but at the same time, a young team, it's not completely unexpected. It's all part of learning and growing into the game. We'll play through Jukovic. He's been a constant presence up top. Of course, scored the first goal of the game from a corner. A set piece routine from the training ground. Before the Royals equalised after a corner of their own, an unfortunate deflection at the front post, leading to their goal. Kokotis managing to get past Lancieri Bartley. Westaway back into midfield, and now all the way back as the Academy look to switch. Yates on a run. Be forced to play back again. Goodsmith. Switching play again. This is calm, composed from the Academy. Westaway. Back to Tartaglia and Tam. Now Jade Tam going for the long diagonal. Francu is there. Can't reel it in before the ball goes out of play. So another opportunity from a corner here for FE Academy. We saw last time the Royals employing zonal defending Looks like they'll do the same from this side as well. No player coming short though, so a conventional delivery from Goodsmith. Well, we've seen 2 corners, 2 goals in this game so far. What can this corner produce? Delivery towards the back post, headed away by Smith. And out of the reach of Tartaglia. Curry straight into Tartaglia. That's a nice touch in midfield from Fujiwara. Now out wide, Parkinson. Parkinson's delivery headed away the front post and cleared, but only as far as Parkinson. Saris, high interception. Kraev, stop giving the ball away from Battiato. Westaway. Goodsmith. Nice triangles from FE Academy, but they've got to find a way forward. Daveston. Low cross in. No one arriving at the edge of the area. That could have been a dangerous ball, you know. And Smith able to deal with it comfortably. Based on the frustration from the dugout, it may well not be so much of a team instruction to play that transitional style here from the Royals. It is something that often happens against the Academy because, of course, they want to play a certain way. They want to play possession football, a lot of touches on the ball. But the Royals will want to have a touch more possession in the latter stages of this first half and in the second half as well. They are capable of creating chances when they have the ball. It's just we've seen it so rarely. Smith. She put the ball down the line at the first time and then it was cleared away by the Academy. She wasn't able to keep it in, so out for an Academy throw. Ball played central. Had to be dealt with well and was by Michele Jurcic. But picked up by Saris. Kokotis. Can't keep it in. Again, really nicely worked from FE Academy. Can they find that killer ball to make their way further forward? Franku. Franku's ball. Well, it was a clever idea. Clancy Westaway, the player making the run, but she was never going to get there. It's made it a couple of seconds too late. And again, the Royals get the ball back, try and play it forward quickly and give it straight back to the home side. That's been a pattern of today's game so far. Good touch from Franku. She's onside here, Westerway. That touch just eluded her when she needed it to be a good one. Now here's a ball through to Grober. Ava Grober around the keeper, but the offside flag is raised. Well, it would have been marginal. Grober just going a little bit too early. And that's what the Royals have been trying to pull off all game. Almost coming off for them there. Again, with those threats of particularly Grober, but Langley as well, that pace up front. Let's allow them to play that way, and well, that's heavy contact. Yates and Parkinson. Yates just wasn't able to check her run when Parkinson didn't get the ball. She's hurt herself more than Parkinson. Parkinson's back up on her feet. She's okay. And that was heavy, heavy contact. It was the kind of thud that you can hear. Referee just coming over and explaining. It looks like the foul was given against Parkinson. Yates back up on her feet now. Looks quite winded. So there you go. It's FE Academy with the foul. It did look like it was Yates that went flying into her. And to be fair, no nefarious action there from Yates. She was flying in to defend and then just wasn't able to change her direction. The play continues. Yates back on the pitch. Parkinson waiting for the all clear. Franku, the ball blocked away, and Parkinson is back, so that's good news. Both those players involved back okay, and Parkinson straight back into the action, chasing that ball down. And Horrison under a little bit of pressure, dealt with it well. This is good passing movement from Academy, but Goodsmith almost cut out. A touch from Ava Grober, a little bit too much on it, which allowed Jade Sam to come in and play it back to her keeper. Things perhaps just starting to liven up a little bit. It's a funny thing to say about a game where there's been 2 goals already, but it's been a game of few chances. Those 2 goals both coming from corners. Perhaps now, the game just beginning to open up a little bit. Franku not able to get there ahead of Van Dort, who plays it into Franku and out for a throw. Grober, nice touch, well worked from the Royals, and Langley is free. Emma Langley against Jade Tam. Tam's done really well to get back there. And the Academy able to get it away. That was good play from the Royals. Probably the best passage we've seen in this game. And here they go again. Fujiwara trying to cut inside. Not able to get past Yates. Here goes Jugovic chasing that one down. Jurcic long ball forward, and again, possession given back. But this time intercepted again in midfield. And this time Grober is in behind. The offside flag is down. Ava Grober for Essendon puts it away. Well, Essendon, they've grown into this game. Ava Grober had a wonderful chance earlier. Was denied by the offside flag. She wouldn't be denied that time. And it's the visitors who take the lead. It did just seem like the game was opening up, that more chances were being created, and indeed that was the case. A more open game, of course, benefits the Royals, given the amount of possession that the Academy have had. It's a bit more of a spring in their step in midfield, the Royals now. That's nice play again. Parkinson. Yates comes across to make the challenge. The Royals will have another corner. The last time we saw a corner from this spot, the Royals scored their first goal. Fujiwara deliver now towards the back post. The contact and in. Kendra Smith, just like that, makes it 3 for the Royals. And all of a sudden, it is the visitors well on top. Well, the first goal of the season for Kendra Smith, coming only moments after Ava Grober gave them the lead. After FV Academy scored first, they were looking good. But that's how quickly a football game can change. Two successful corners from that side for the Royals. Now they're looking to add a fourth. Here's Curry. Fujiwara. Now a ball from deep. Will fly harmlessly over the crossbar, much to the relief of Frey Horrison. Well, can the Academy get one back before half-time now? That is their task. They scored the first goal, they were leading. Most of this half has been played at 1-1. And then just as things looked like they began to open up, it was the Royals who took full advantage. Grober scoring in transition, and then Kendra Smith from a corner. With the Academy looking to get one back, but Can the Royals make it 4? That's what they'll be thinking before half-time. All the momentum suddenly is with them. Wonderful work on the edge of the area from Fujiwara. Almost got through 3 defenders. And now what begins to happen when the Royals are on top? Academy begin to drop a little bit deeper, which means that when they do get the ball, it's less effective. And that's one of the things that momentum can do. It's not taught, it's just a almost subconscious thing that players do in these situations. They've given the ball away again in midfield, and again Grober is free. Grober into Langley, Emma Langley to make it 4. It's blocked away fantastically. The Royals trying to keep it alive, can't do so. And then a handball from Amy Parkinson will end the move there. Well, that's fantastic covering defending. Almost looked for a minute like in rugby league when a player's made a line break, there's someone moving next to them. Grover and Langley were free. Langley got the shot away, it was blocked and wasn't able to challenge Trey Horrison. And now it's FE Academy going forward through Westaway. And away for a corner. Can FE Academy repeat what they did for their goal? A corner from this side. Will they look to go short again? Conventional delivery and into side netting. So another attacking opportunity goes to the wayside there for the Academy. So 2 minutes of stoppage time in this first half. 2 minutes for FE Academy to get one back and feel a lot better about themselves at half time, or 2 minutes for the Royals to add another to their tally. Oh, the foul throw call. You don't see those very often at this level. Not to say you don't ever see foul throws, but you don't often see them called. Franku on that occasion, the guilty party. Orison, challenged by Grober, able to deal with it well. You'd imagine now any chance will be the last one of the half. Both teams will be wanting to make it theirs. Davison was looking for the run of Franku out on this right flank. Wasn't able to find her. And now the Royals with a free kick in the centre of the park. Smith's delivery is long. Tasha Curie was chasing it down for a moment. It looked like it might land well, but far too much on it in the end. So halftime at the home of the Matildas. It is the visiting Essendon Royals who lead 3-1. FE Academy got the scoring underway. Kaya Jukovic with a goal from a header. But an own goal from a corner levelled things. And then towards the end of the half, the Royals secured their advantage. Goals to Ava Grober and then Kendra Smith from another corner means that halftime, it is FE Academy 1, Essendon Royals 3. Welcome back to the home of the Matildas, where it is the visiting Essendon Royals, currently leading FV Academy 3-1. We're seeing a double substitution at half-time here for the Academy. Chelsea Biggs and Fiorina Iaria are the players who are coming onto the pitch. We'll just wait for the fourth official to confirm who the players are that have come off at half-time. So Eva Kokotis, one of those players. And Kira Saris as well. So Eva Kokotis and Kira Saris have made way. Chelsea Biggs and Fiorina Iaria on at half-time. Well, FV Academy have a bit of a mountain to climb after what was a promising start. They scored first from a corner. Kaya Jukovic, the player heading the ball home after a corner routine from the training ground, and then the Royals, well, they hit back. Firstly, an own goal from a corner, the delivery there from Fujiwara Irie, and then 2 goals to end the half. Ava Grober on the counter-attack, and Kendra Smith from a corner. It is FV Academy who get us back underway in this second 45. And the Academy would have had more possession in that first half, and potentially for most of the half, the run of the play. But now they're going to need to find a way to be more incisive, break through, and get back these 2 goals at least if they are to walk away with anything from this game. Sam clearing it into her teammate there, Tartaglia. Managed to sort it out. Interesting to see the impact that these substitutes make for FV Academy. Of course, Iaria, a very talented forward, has scored 2 goals this season already. Chelsea Biggs, well, she almost scored last week. She actually had one of the better opportunities for Academy. Hit the crossbar after a run from midfield. She'll be hoping to have a similar impact today, and from her perspective, she'll be hoping that those shots can come in under the crossbar this time. It's Academy in possession. Iaria on the ball. Managed to keep the ball here, Academy, and eventually that foul called was Mia Lantieri-Barntley just holding on to Iaria. It did seem like it would be a foul. The referee just waiting to see if anything would come of the play before whistling play dead. Goodsmith, the player, standing over the ball. Players lining up towards that back post, or a run towards the front from west away. Will go towards the back post. It's headed away comfortably by the Royals, and now a counter-attacking opportunity. Van Dort using her speed to get there, and then that ball, a frustrated yell tells the story. Just not finding feet, not finding the target. Langley, ball taken away from Goodsmith. Goodsmith trying to play it up the line, but the Royals will be able to continue their attack with the throw. And that time, though, Langley not able to get it under her control. We'll run out for a goal kick. One of the sounds of the first half was Royals head coach Vince Battiato telling his team to keep possession, to stop giving the ball away. It really was the case that for the majority of the half. The Academy were able to have the ball in their possession relatively comfortably. Royals would win it back, give it away. No doubt him and his team will be hoping that despite this lead, they can just have their feet on the ball for a little bit longer. And they want to prevent opportunities like that. That time, the ball coming very comfortably to Zara Board in the Royals' goal, but they'll be very careful to ensure that both FE Academy don't have opportunities of their own in transition, but also the Royals themselves can build up play a little bit nicer. Some more opportunities that aren't in transition or set pieces to add to their game. There is just an example of it. Kendra Smith picked up the ball well, looked straight away for that long ball to Langley and gave away possession. They are capable of playing some nice football. We did see it in the first half, particularly between Fujiwara and Langley and Grober. We are already seeing some early signs that they are happier to keep hold of the ball for a little bit longer and just slow the game down a little bit more. You can certainly afford to do that when you are 2 goals to the good. Jukovic, the area, offside flag. Of course, Kai Jukovic, the goal scorer in the first half. She's been their centre forward, the point of their attack today. The rain again begins to fall a little bit heavier this time. Has come into play today in terms, in particular, of goalkeeping handling errors, and just the way the ball moves across the surface, of course, is different in the wet. Kelly Jurcic. 1-2 in midfield. And Grober dropped deep to try and collect that. A little slip before the ball could get to her. West away. Goodsman to Yates. Now Yates over the top to Jukovic. Jukovic tried to put in the ball that was blocked by Jurcic and out for a corner. Well, set pieces have been a theme of this game. 3 of the 4 goals scored have come from corners. Let's see what FE Academy can do with this one. It's Goodsman to take. Conventional delivery at the front post, punched away. Will come out via Doverston, back to Goodsmith. Goodsmith trying to put another ball in, but well blocked by Parkinson, who's been in the wars. Amy Parkinson needed some physio attention after a collision with Yates in the first half. Here's another ball central. Jugovic is there again. This time the header is wide. And indeed, last touch coming off a Royals defender, so it'll go out of play for another corner. Delivery towards the back post. Almost an Olympico. Well, that would have been quite something. Zara Board was scrambling to get back, couldn't do so. But now it's the Royals in transition again. Grober can't get past Westaway. Van Dort putting in a delivery, a challenging bounce here. Ray Orison reads it well. Well, from FE Academy coming so close to scoring up one end. The Royals then went down the other and came very close to creating an opportunity of their own. The slip there from Doverston. All's fair, says the referee, and the Aria not able to reel in that long diagonal ball. Westaway freeing Iaria. First touch is good. Can she get the ball in? Jurcic goes to ground. Ball towards the back post. No one was arriving. Parkinson able to clear it away. This is good from the academy. Into the middle for Doverston. Anika Doverston. The ball's deflected away and out for another corner. A sustained period of pressure here for the home side. Corner delivered, this time hits the top of the goal and out for a goal kick. So the Royals survive. A little testing period of play. That is unfortunately a little bit of a pattern for FE Academy, and again, it's completely understandable why. They have so much pressure, they're just not able to apply that finishing touch quite often. And now here come the Royals up the other way. Grober, Ava Grober, ball across into Fujiwara. Fujiwara to make it 4, tucks it away. Well, after FE Academy started this half on top, it is the Royals who strike again. Fujiwara Airi scores her 4th goal of the season. And 4-1 now for the Royals. That is a tough one for FE Academy because they came so close up one end. hit the post from an Olympico, a number of corners. And then just like that, once again through Ava Grober, she was able to play the ball in comfortably for Fujiwara. Here she is again on the ball. That time the pass to Parkinson didn't quite come off, but for Essendon, it's exactly what they would have wanted. You would imagine now that it would be incredibly difficult for the academy to get back into this game. They really had to score the first goal in the second half if they were to walk away with points or possibly 3 from this fixture. And as it stands, the Royals, well, they could finish this round as high as 6th. They started the round 6 points away from the top 4. Next week, though, they do have the high-flying South Melbourne, so things certainly don't get any easier. And if they can put together a little string of results here, it'll help them in the latter stages of the season. Trophy Academy, perhaps an opportunity on the counter here. Up to Jugovic. Kaya Jugovic has Westaway in the middle. Will play it into Westaway. On the turn, can't get the shot away. Goodsmith from distance. Over the crossbar. Again, it's just that ability to be clinical, and maybe Essendon's defenders a little bit quicker, able to get back and cover those opportunities. Westaway there just needed to be able to turn and get that shot away. She wasn't able to do so. That's a good interception in midfield and an opportunity to play the ball forward. Too much on it from Anika Doverston. It was a good reading of the play. Just wasn't able to play that ball through. Fujiwara's ball intercepted by Franku. Royals will retain possession from the throw. Heavy touch from Westaway. Hario certainly made a difference on this left flank. She's got speed to burn. Good reading of the game. Tam. Playing it into midfield, and they're now wide to Tartaglia. Iaria. Again, that pace, making good use of it, but referee judging last touch was off Iaria. So out for a goal kick. Mia Lantieri Bartley, the player coming across to cover on that occasion. Grover's touch heavy, which allows Francu to play the ball forward to Dubberston. A shot from the edge of the area, just wide from Alice Francu. Not a bad idea. Zara Board was a little bit out of position. The shot was on. Board was pretty comfortable that he was not hitting the frame of goal. The Royals now preparing their first substitution of the game. We'll see Betty Michael make her way onto the pitch. She'll replace Kobe Wilbert. So fresh legs now for the Royals. A luxury. 3 goals up. Still work to do in defence though. Academy trying to pressure the Royals and trying to get at least 1 goal back. Play is stopped here because Rebecca Van Dort for the Royals just getting to her feet very gingerly. Looks like she'll be okay to continue though. Good win from Jugovic. But again, wasn't able to get the ball in that she needed. There were players in the middle, Westaway and Iaria. The Royals' defence positioned well. Now here come the Royals through Langley. Emma Langley looking for Grover, couldn't find her, and the play might have to be stopped again here because only moments after coming on, it's Betty Michael who's down in the centre of the park. The play will stop now. Maybe an early cramp, or it's a bit of an issue with that right leg. It is a very cold afternoon in Melbourne today. It's rainy, it's miserable. One of those kinds of afternoons. Meanwhile, another substitution for FV Academy sees Ella Hamilton come on to replace Amelia Tartaglia in defence. 5th appearance of the season for Ella Hamilton. In amongst all of that, Vince Battiato not happy that his subs weren't switched on to getting some players water who had taken advantage of the break. demands high standards, does Badiato. First touch for Hamilton. Here come the Royals again. Grober. Around the corner for Fujiwara. Fujiwara for her second. Calm, composed, comfortable. It was a wonderful ball around the corner from Ava Grober to find Fujiwara. And it's 5 for the Royals. Well, that was really nice football. It was quick work to get the ball up the pitch. Ava Grober's done really, really well to just tuck the ball around the corner to Fujiwara, who saw Ray Horrison coming out, waited until she'd committed, took an extra touch, and just placed the ball into the back of the net. It was still right in the corner as well. Didn't have to be, but it was. And her second of the game, her 5th of the season. She's now overtaken Emma Langley in that Royals Golden Boot race for the season. Langley on 4. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities today, Langley. Well, if the 4th goal didn't seal it, which was the first of the half, that second goal, the 5th for the Royals, almost certainly has. And again, it's an amount of goals conceded that doesn't really reflect the good work that FE Academy did, particularly in the first half, and even the beginning of the second, where they had a number of chances. It's easy to forget all the way back at the beginning of the game. It was FE Academy who scored first. They looked good. Royals perhaps a little bit shell-shocked. They weren't able to keep hold of the ball. And Ziaria's touch just gets away from her there after good work from Yates. I guess at the end of the day, football is all about how many goals you can put in the back of the net, and unfortunately for the Academy at the moment, they're conceding quite a few and not able to score many of their own. That will change as the season goes on. We know that this team does get better as the season goes on for obvious reasons. But right now, it seems like it'll be another game of frustration. They'll just hope that if there is another goal scored in this game, it is by them and not another for the Royals. Smith's ball, finding the run of Grover. Back in for Fujiwara, who's on a hat-trick. But the ball taken away from her by Anika Doverston and out for a corner. Corner delivered right into the mixer, punched away well. And now a chance for the Academy on the counter. Goodsmith. Ball up the line for Iaria. Fiorina Iaria has Westaway in the middle. That ball across, beat everyone. And somehow stayed in. Seemed like for all money it was destined for side netting. Westaway. This is maybe a problem here for the Royals. The Academy will continue. Looks like Lantieri Bartley maybe just got trodden on, or hopefully that's all it is. Hopefully it's not a roll of an ankle or anything else untoward. The area brought to ground there pretty unceremoniously by Langley. And now Lantieri Bartley will be able to be seen to if required. Well, meanwhile, 2 more substitutions for the Royals. So one of the players coming on is Alessia Bresciano, the 18-year-old, making her way on the park. The 2 players coming off are Amy Parkinson and Ava Grover, who played so well. And as for the other player coming on for the Royals, as that ball's delivered in and caught comfortably. Well, there's no 24 on the team sheet, so not 100% sure who that is, who's come on. Just cross-checked and double-checked. Perhaps there needed to be a shirt change. Well, apologies to that player. I don't want to guess and be wrong. No 24 on the team sheet, unfortunately, for the Royals. Anyway, here come FE Academy. Westaway has the ball taken away by Yates. A couple of substitutions being readied for FE Academy as well. As the game draws to a close, we'll see the benches emptied for both teams. That ball across was promising, looking for Franku. Couldn't quite find her. Now the ball around the corner for Sasha Curry. Langley. Academy come away with it in defence. Ball played forward. Looking for Jugovic. It's a good touch from Jugovic as well, but that final pass not able to find the run. So we will see those two substitutions now for FE Academy. Laura Aitken, one of the players coming on. She's replacing Alice Francu. And the final substitution is the goal scorer, Kaya Jukovic, making way Cleo Angel, the player to come on for her 4th appearance of the season. So Lara Aitken and Cleo Angel, an opportunity to play a couple of minutes towards the end of this game. Angel straight into the action. He's looking to play it forward to Iaria. As much as there's been some lamentation about, yes, the Academy have had more possession and yes, they've looked good in parts, you have to take a moment to appreciate that. The Royals have been so clinical. They've been so good in transition. Ava Grober, who's now made her way off the pitch for a well-earned rest, has been spectacular up top, really, for them. She times her run so well. There was that one run in the first half where she was offside, but apart from that, she's been positioned perfectly all game. And then, of course, Fujiwara, she had 2 chances and scored 2 goals. Betty Michael across the edge of the area. The snapshot saved well. It was Sasha Curry who arrived at the edge of the penalty area for the Royals that time. Well held by Ray Horrison. The Royals have defended well as well, apart from the goal that they conceded from a corner. Whenever the Academy have been coming forward, they've been able to get numbers back. They've been strong in defence, and a lot of credit has to go to the likes of Kendra Smith and Kelly Jurcic, Rebecca Van Dort for that. I'll probably look back on this game and be a little bit miffed it wasn't a clean sheet, but they've managed to pretty effectively shut down FE Academy's threats, and that's why they've been so successful in this game. Betty Michael. Well, taken out of play by Westaway, so the Royals' chance will continue. Cristiano. Into Michael. Michael again wins a throw. Iaria was just trying to play her way out of trouble there. Instead, gave the ball away. Work from the Lantieri Bartley on this left-hand side for the Royals. It's taken out of play by an FE Academy boot, so the Royals' chance will continue. Lantieri Bartley, her cross. Ray Horrison is there. So final 2 substitutions here for the Royals. Renee Pocock, one of the players coming on, Jessie Armstrong. The other, they'll replace Sasha Curry and Fujiwara Airi. Drawn on a hat-trick, Fujiwara, but she's played so well today. So clinical. Again, 2 chances, 2 goals. Can't ask for much more. That's exactly what you want from your forward players. Lara Aiken. And ball in, cleared away. Iaria. Played central, good work from Biggs, and then the shot from the edge of the area goes wide. Shot from distance from Langley. Well wide, a rueful smile on her face as well. Probably just wants to get in on the goal scoring action. She knows it probably wasn't the best option, but when you're 5-1 up at this stage of the game, all's fair. Perhaps a bit of frustration there from Iaria. She's just wrestled Kendra Smith to the ground there. But again, that's an example of the good defensive work that the Royals have done. Smith just getting in the way, not doing anything too fancy. But her positioning was good enough that Iaria not able to get around and committed the foul as a result. Iaria on the charge now, being marshalled by Jurcic. Tried to play it in central, but again Smith was there. Lara Aitken. Back to Hamilton. The substitutes combining down his left-hand flank. Aitken's ball in. Met well by Doverston. Anika Doverston, though, couldn't find the feet of a teammate with that ball in. Tam goes herself. In wet conditions, there's always a chance of that happening, you know, but no FE Academy players following up close enough to be able to tuck it away. Doverston's ball through Westaway. Clancy Westaway in a battle with the keeper. And eventually commits a foul with Zara Board. It was, again, fantastic work from Zara Board. It's just the positioning there of the keeper. which meant that Westaway couldn't get around. Keepers obviously very good at knowing how to get down, knowing to use their body to block, but in that case she's just done good centre-back work, really, not allowing Westaway to get the shot off before she was in the penalty area and before Board could go to ground to gather. So 4 minutes of stoppage time as the rain once again comes down heavier at the home of the Matildas. Chance for 1, 2 more opportunities for both sides. It's once again FV Academy who have the ball, but as we've seen in this game, that's really no guarantee that they're the team that's going to get the opportunity. Afters there, not seen by the referee. Play will continue. Lara Aitken with the delivery, claimed comfortably at the front post by Board. Perhaps it'll be the Royals. One last chance from the counter. Emma Langley was leading the charge there, keen to get her name on the score sheet. Wasn't able to get there. It's well picked up in the centre of the park by Armstrong. Armstrong's ball was looking for Betty Michael. Ray Horrison having to deal with it, and frustrated little jump because as she tried to turn away and play it back to Hamilton, she's taken it out of play. This rain coming down very heavy now in what could be the final action of this match. Delivery in from Michael, headed away well by Goodsmith that time. Pocock's ball intercepted. Cleo Angel able to win the throw. There's the full-time whistle at the home of the Matildas. Essendon Royals coming away 5-1 victors against the home side, FV Academy, today. Of course, it was FV Academy who scored first. Kaya Jukovic from a corner. But from that point on, it was all Royals. They equalised from a corner It was a 1-2 punch right before half-time from Ava Grober and Kendra Smith, and then a brace to Fujiwara in the second half means that at full time, it's FV Academy 1, Essendon Royals 5.